Like, I literally carry it everywhere with me. It is my favorite lip product. And I know that's a strong statement. I think I stand by that. In today's video, we are going to be talking about lip balm. And trust me guys, I have tried a lot of them. This isn't even all of them. I am the president of the dry lip committee. And as president, it is my job to find you guys the best lip balms. All right, for each of the products, we're going to rate them by 5 things. Number 1, price. Number 2, ingredients. Number 3, the flavor or the scent. Although I will say, I think all of these don't have a flavor. Number 4, the color or the pigment. Number 5, the longevity of the product. And number 6, the texture or how it feels on the lips. Starting off strong with my number 1 recommendation, we have the Ole Henriksen Lip Peptide Treatments. I actually have 4 of these. My favorite one is the strawberry sorbet one, but I cannot find it. That's probably because I'm always switching it around from bag to bag. I literally carry it everywhere with me. It is my favorite lip product. And I know that's a strong statement. I think I stand by that. I'm trying to think, there's like lip glosses, lip oils, but honestly, I think that might be my favorite product of all time. This lip balm retails for $22 for 12 milliliters, making it the most expensive product on my list. I'll put the ingredients on the screen because I can't pronounce all of them, but you will notice one thing, and that is that a lot of these lip products have the same ingredients overlapping. I've heard cloudberry oil is very nourishing and moisturizing for the lips, so that might be why this is my number 1 favorite product. Of course, this also has peptide, which is really good for repairing and moisturizing your lips, especially long term. It also gives you that plumping effect because over time our lips start to get smaller and you can see more and more fine lines. So peptides sort of repair that lost volume and moisture. As for flavor and scent, there's no flavor, but these scents might be my favorite thing ever. These scents are honestly so original. I don't think I've smelled any sort of body care, lip care, hair care that smell the way these smell. I can't even describe them to you. They smell so tropical. And my favorite part is that the scent is not super strong or in your face. Sometimes I don't want to be smelling that all day. This one, it's called Blood Orange Spritz. Literally smells like a tropical drink, like juice. I can't even explain it. The colors are amazing. They're not misleading. What you see is what you get. So this one is just like a very bright orange. This one has kind of like a glossy, like milky color to it. This one just has like a brown, buttery color. My favorite one is the Strawberry Sorbet. It is like the perfect Your Lips But Better color. I do wish they had a clear one though. They do not have a clear one as of yet. Now the reason why I rated these at number 1 is because of the longevity. These last 4 hours. I don't think I've ever found a lip balm, and we'll see that as the list goes on, that I didn't have to reapply literally like every 2 hours or every hour. This will last you a good solid like 5 to 6 hours. That sounds like an exaggeration, but I swear I have gone to sleep with this on my lips. I have taken a nap with this on my lip, and I wake up and I can still feel it on my lips. The longevity truly is my favorite part of this because I don't have to keep taking it out of my bag or my pocket. This literally lasts me hours. Lastly, the texture, as you can tell by the longevity, it is very thick. It's super plush and moisturizing. I don't find it to be sticky. I don't find it to be too slippery or too thick. It's just the perfect amount of thick and moisturizing. It literally feels like you're applying a moisturizer for your lips. They're very high shine too, and pair that with the pigment. It is just the perfect lip balm you can wear for actual lip care and also just for aesthetic makeup purposes, which is why I love these lip balms. If I had to pick one lip balm to be with me on a stranded island, it would be this one. Again, sounds like an exaggeration, you guys, but this is my favorite lip balm of all time. My second favorite lip balm is gonna have to be Aquaphor. If you know me, then you know. I have Aquaphor literally everywhere. If you come to my house, you will see bottles of Aquaphor just scattered around the house. There's a few in my bag, there's a few in my tote bag, there's one in my car because it's such a good product for so many uses beyond lip care. I've been using this for years. I want to say since I started college, and that is a very long time. I do want to make a quick note that the Aquaphor lip relief is just not the same as this one. I've tried this one, and the benefit of some of their lip products is that they do come with SPF to protect your lips. They just don't compare to this, the original, the OG Aquaphor Healing Ointment. This retails for $6.30, and you get 1.75 fluid ounces, which is a lot. This is gonna last you a hot minute. Putting the ingredients on the screen, you have a petrolatum base, not petroleum, petrolatum. This prevents water loss from your skin so you don't feel like they're constantly getting dehydrated or super dry. Also has glycerin, hydration, which is really good for moisturizing, trapping in moisture as well. So this is very science-based in my opinion. You just can't go wrong with good classic Aquaphor. It has no flavor and it has no scent, which is a little boring, but it is fine. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. But the color, it has no color, and that is why I couldn't put it at my number one. If you're watching this, please release a colored version of this. All I need is some pink, please. All I need is like a sheer pink. This has no color, so I feel like I just can't wear it every single day. Sometimes I want a lip combo, sometimes I want some color. And again, since this has no color, I just don't reach for it all the time. This is great for days where I don't care about a lip combo, on days where my lips feel extra chapped or dry and I know I need them to be repaired. This just never fails me. Ulla Henriksen is like my favorite one, yes, but this is like the OG holy girl. In terms of longevity, I do find it to be very long lasting, and because of the science-backed ingredient, I don't feel like I have to reapply because my lips are truly just nourished. But if you're someone like me and you're constantly rubbing your lips together and you know you need that like slippery texture, that nourished feeling, then this one is not a win for me because I do feel like I have to reapply it at least every 3 hours, which is still good. Don't get me wrong, that's still good. But again, Ulla Henriksen, it just feels like it'll last forever. The texture is very thin, very slippery, which is why I think over time it just sort of starts to melt and disappear onto the lips, which isn't a bad thing because it is nourishing your lips. But again, I have to keep reapplying it, which is why I love these big tubes because they last me forever no matter how many times I reapply it. Moving on to number 3, we have the Naturium Vital Glow Lip Balm. These retail for $10 for 10 milliliters. That is one reason why I love these lip balms. I think they're so good, which I'll get into that, but they're also extremely affordable. Like, thank you. Like, lip balms truly should not be so expensive. I don't know why we normalize that. They also have really good science-backed ingredients, including squalene, phyto-derived esters, and shea butter. For flavor and scent, I have found them to have none of the above. They don't have flavor, they don't have any scent. Oh wait, kind of, it's very faint. Like, you have to focus to find the scent, which doesn't bother me. I don't really care about scents when it comes to my lip product. In terms of colors, like I said, they have such a huge range of colors, which I think is so impressive. I also think they are much more inclusive than the other lip balms I've seen because they have so many shades, because they have such different levels of pigment. They could work for all skin tones. In terms of longevity, I have found them to be really good. They are super thick, so they're gonna last you a really long time. Very similar to the Ulla Henriksen ones. They kind of feel like a moisturizer for your lips. The texture, like I said, they're very thick, they're very glossy, they're not sticky. I will say maybe they're more on the like too thick, like they're touching on a little bit too thick, which isn't a problem, especially if you have dry lips like me. This is the one I'm wearing right now. Look at that. Beautiful. Naturium knows their lip care. Okay, they know their lip care. Moving on to number 4 on my list, we have the Summer Friday lip balm. Actually, it's Summer Fridays lip balms. These are the 3 that I have in front of me right now. My favorite one, again, cannot find it to save my life because it's somewhere in between all of my bags. I'm always switching it out, but it's the one that's a little bit more brown. It has like a very light caramel color to it. I'm about to get into why I like them, but I just want to say I hate this color. I bought this.
I don't know why I bought this.
I guess I bought it because I like the other ones and I was like, hey, maybe I'll like this one. This is literally still full because I just hate this color on me. Like, it is so ugly on me. These retail for $24 and you get 14 milliliters of product. So it is quite expensive and definitely compares to the Ulla Henriksen price. You get good ingredients like shea butters and vegan waxes. In terms of flavor and scent, you get no flavor, but you do get some really nice soft scents. These are probably my favorite scents out of all the lip balms that I've shown you. They're very soft, they're very sweet. I'd say the scents do last quite a bit of time, but it's nothing too overpowering or the type of scent where you're like, I'm getting sick. Also, I will say I have a bone to pick with this one too. This looks pink, but it barely has any pigment. Like, it is the sheerest of pink ever. I'm gonna say that this is basically a clear lip balm. In terms of longevity, this is probably the reason why I had to bump this down to number 4. I know these are very popular and they're very liked amongst the beauty community, especially on TikTok. People will sell these out the minute they release like a new color or a new scent. However, I do find myself having to reapply these more than I would like. They don't last super long, and I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like every hour on the hour I will have to reach for this and reapply it, especially if you're someone like me who's constantly, again, rubbing your lips together. Like, I'm constantly doing this, so I need the product to really stay intact even when I'm doing this, which leads me to my next point, which is the texture, and it's probably the reason why these don't last very long. And it is that the texture is very slippery, kind of wet, and more on the thinner side. So they're really nice and glossy, and they provide a little bit of cushion, but they're not as thick and moisturizing as I would like them to be. If I had to explain the texture, I feel like they're more on the hydrating side rather than super moisturizing. I will say though that after applying these, I leave my lips alone and they feel really, really soft throughout the day, but I don't care. I need something on my lips, so that is why I had to bump these down, because I feel like I have to constantly reapply them. All right, fifth and the last one on my list, the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. I feel like everyone kind of phased these out because you have Ola Henriksen, you have Rhode now, you have Summer Fridays, but this one I feel like is an OG, and it is an OG for a reason. I think this is a great lip balm. However, I will explain why it is in fifth and last place. This is $19 and you get 0.35 ounces, which is more affordable than the other ones I showed, but you do get less product, so you kind of have to weigh it out. In terms of the ingredients, you get shea butter. The scents for these are super unique. I have the gummy bear one right now. They are very strong, very sweet. They literally smell like candy. The colors are honestly one of my favorite things about these lip balms. They are so sheer, but I can't explain it. They have the perfect amount of pigment for your lips, but better. I'm just rocking a natural face. This just adds like a little, you know, that extra, you know what I'm talking about. In terms of longevity, that is the reason why I put this at the bottom. They are the least last longing lip balms. Did that make sense? I hope that made sense. These are the ones that I constantly definitely have to reapply. I love the texture, I love the feeling, I love the results of the lip balm. But if you constantly want something on your lips and you're addicted to that feeling, you will find that you constantly have to reapply this for sure. Once it wears off though, my lips always feel so soft and hydrated. Now this one is not to be confused with the Laneige lip mask, which is not the same product, not the same ingredients. The lip mask is my least favorite lip product that I think I've ever put on my lips. In terms of the texture, it is very slippery, very shiny, very glossy. Out of all the lip balms that I listed, I think this one is definitely the one with the thinnest formula and the most slippery one that I own. I think I can say that pretty confidently. So I definitely love these. In fact, I'm running out of the two that I have, one in my car and this one, so I definitely have an excuse to go repurchase one now. And that is my top 5 favorite lip balms. As you guys saw in the beginning of the video, I have so many lip balms, and that wasn't even all of them. Like, I have tried out so many lip balms from so many different brands. Please do not waste your money on lip balms that just get hyped because they're on TikTok. I definitely recommend to try them out on your lips personally, because what I listed you may not like or may not work for you, but these are definitely my top 5 favorite lip balms. And again, that is coming from that is coming from the president of the Dry Lip Committee. I feel like I can take on that name because my lips get so dry, okay? So I'm very picky about my lip balms. Anyways, you guys, that is the end of this video. If you want to see my top 5 picks for any other product, let me know in the comments. I'm always open to ideas for videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I wish you soft, shiny, plump, and moisturized lips. And formula is definitely the thinnest and the slipperiest? Oh, the OG, like this. Okay. The simple